Nothing. I keep forgetting you have to like click go live again after whatever. All right, what's up, everybody? It's that time again. It's office hours. We took a break last week, literally last week at the absolute like last minute. We both have been just going like 100 miles an hour. Nora's been going like 500 miles an hour. So we took last week off, but today we're here to celebrate. I mean, technically it's not the year anniversary, but it's kind of, we're at the end of the year. I feel like we've accomplished a lot, and I'm sure you guys have as well. And Nora, what's up? How are we doing today?
I'm doing good.
Super choppy.
If you appreciate, okay, I think we're back. Technical difficulties. All I was saying is that if you appreciate what we do, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications. But yeah, we took last week off, and I think we were practicing, like role modeling what we preach. I think Sto and I both felt a little burnt out, so we took some time off. And I imagine a lot of people are feeling that way now. So we do have a whole episode about burnout. And so if you haven't had a chance to watch that one, I definitely recommend it because we talk about it. We talk about burnout and what it feels like.
We're having incredible technical difficulties today. Hold on 1 second. Let me check some things. Let's try that. I don't know what's going on.
Are we back?
Okay, I think so. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know. I don't know if it's connection or what, but it seems like it's smooth now.
Anyways, welcome to Office Hours. We're celebrating. Yay, Serial Sensei, welcome. Yeah, we're celebrating a year of Office Hours. Sto and I started Office Hours last June, I think, something like that, on Instagram. In the midst of a pandemic, we decided to move from Instagram to YouTube. We've done 18 episodes. We've done a whole workshop on newsletters. We've done podcast interviews about Office Hours, like, all that kind of stuff. And so we're just really, we're celebrating. And not only are we celebrating our accomplishments, but we want to hear from you, what you've done and what you're proud of. And so it's a celebration. And as you're here and you're joining us, feel free to, like, as we always say, introduce yourself in the chat, talk to one another, tell us what you're proud of. And yeah, so what are you most proud of that we've done this year?
Honestly, I mean, I say that, I feel like I say this every time, but just the whole journey. This is not where I thought we would be. Not necessarily in the sense of, like, obviously I'm not disappointed in any sense, but I didn't think that I would put all this energy into the streams and then the YouTube channel. And then, you and I had that candid conversation about, like, I was like, I want to host a workshop. I've never done it before. And then we took that and we did a workshop. And I don't know. I can't believe it's only been a year and a half, because on God, it feels like it's been like 3 years. But I think for me, it's like, I think it points to, like, your work ethic and willingness to kind of push me and not be mean about it. Like, that sounds so, like, random, but, like, I appreciate the fact that you've pushed me and I don't know. I've done a lot of things this year that I never ever thought that I would be doing, and you've kept me in check, and I feel like we have a better product because of it. And I don't know. It's just wild to actually be in a situation where we have 200 subscribers.
I know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Seriously, thank you, every single one of you, because I genuinely, I say this all the time. I feel like I say this in at least half the episodes before this. I would have never imagined, like, not even remotely. I thought maybe 50 would be a goal. And I remember even, like, we had a conversation months ago about just getting to 100. And like, now here we are. So I feel like I'm blabbering, but
No. I mean, I think I joke about it with people where I'm like, I'm a YouTuber now. But
like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
Guys, like, subscribe to our channel, which is something I say very seriously every time we do office hours. But I think for me, the thing I'm really proud of is it actually terrifies me to get in front of a camera and to record. And so the fact that, and I know we talk about this a lot, but like, we're just going to show up imperfectly, and you're going to get all the technical difficulties and all the awkwardness and all the like hair out of place or the lighting's bad or whatever. Like, but we show up, and I really appreciate like your willingness in like jumping in with me, and like us figuring the willingness to like figure it out publicly.
That was a jump.
I don't know anything about you. I barely use YouTube. Like, it's not my platform, but here we are. And then for everybody who like gets on Twitter and says thank you, or everyone who gets in the comments and is like, here's, who participates, who shows up, who DMs afterwards, that kind of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know we don't do it for that, but I do want to provide a product that people value. And so that kind of like affirmation or like indicator that people appreciate what we do, that feels good. And it lets me know that we're like on the right track, and that people are getting something out of it, even though it's like imperfect in my eyes. And so I'm really proud of like facing my fear in that sense, and office hours allowing me to do that. Do you have a favorite episode that we've done?
Honestly, my favorite episode, this is random, but the NBA
Mine
protest
too.
episode. Yeah, it was.
Mine too.
And I feel like I haven't. I mean, I'm excited to kind of promote that one again, because I think it was a good conversation. And I don't know. I feel like in any other space, or like, let me tweet some of the stuff that I said in that conversation, like, I'm getting cooked alive. But I feel like we had a good conversation, and it, I don't know, it didn't end with us being like, oh, well, you know what, I'm just done. Like, I think that was my favorite episode.
Yeah, mine too. And for me, because it's so out of my my normal kind of like circle of things. And it was fun. It was fun, and it was like this back and forth. That was my favorite too. I also like the episodes where, honestly, I like the episodes where we're a little more like storytelling and a little more vulnerable. Because I think I don't get a lot of spaces to be that way. And so it's nice to have the space to show up and have these conversations. I don't know. I really like what we do.
Right. No, same. So do I. Absolutely.
Is there anything, I mean, I'm also really proud, like, we did a webinar this year. We've done podcasts. Shout out to Lorenzo for he's hosted both of us. Is there anything you see for our future? Like, what else you would like office hours to do or be, or?
It's weird to think about now, but like, my goodness, like, imagine when things open up, like, for realsies, and we're in people aren't BSing around or whatever. Like, I just feel like there's so many things that we can do. But even even in this space, like, you know, it's just having that impact. I don't really have like this, like, you know, numerical, I guess, like, I hope we have 1,000 subscribers. Like, that'd be cool. But for me, it's just continuing to grow in this space and continuing to be consistent in it. You know, again, like a lot of the stuff that we've done, like I never imagined actually doing. So, you know, but there were things that I've always wanted to do, I guess, if that makes sense. So, you know, I know the sky is the limit, and, you know, we're not locked down by any organization or label or whatever. So, you know, I hope to do like more speaking stuff and more just having that impact. Cause I as I look around and look at the industry, like, there's so many people trying to do, and I haven't even seen Clubhouse yet. That's what's blowing me right now, is that
it's going to give you a headache. You're going to be so annoyed.
I keep hearing that Clubhouse is just this absolute just shit show. And, you know, and that's another space that I know that eventually, like, we'll conquer that as well. But it's just having that growth and consistency. And, you know, I know that, you know, whatever opportunities come our way, like, we're going to knock it out of the park, and we always do. And again, just having that space to actually go through the process and be vulnerable. Like, I'll never forget our first episode. We're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. How do we do this? Oh my God. But here we are, 18 episodes later. And I mean, just in that, I think it's like actual 7-month span. Like, we've done a lot.
Yeah. Push is also celebrating. Push is also very excited for our year. For folks who are joining us, if you have anything, you know, Sto and I are talking about office hours, but if there's anything you've done this year that you're proud of, that you want to celebrate, please tell us about it. Because I think I really look at part of what we do is we do this work to enable other people's success. Like, I want you to take what Sto and I talk about and then apply it and use it, and then come back and be like, Nora, that newsletter shit worked. Or I got clear on my niche, or whatever. So, or even if it has nothing to do with us and you're just like stoked about something. I do, Serial Sensei says, King Push, which is who you heard barking right now. I do like the episodes where Push makes an appearance. Yeah, no, that episode was one of my favorites too. I think one of the things I think about that I would like for us moving forward is to do something in real life together, where you and I get to hang out and like see each other in real life for more than a passing like 10 minutes. Because that would be fun. So I want to tell people the story, because part of what sparked my interest in like getting office hours started was, one, I was at A3C. This guy was on a panel and just got mad at every question that people asked. And he was like, why do I have to tell you this? I worked hard to get here. So why would I just give you this information for free? Because, bro, you're on a panel. And that, so that
I wish I would have been there for that. Oh my God.
No, you don't. You really don't. That upset me. And then, so then Sto and I got invited, Sto and I and Des, who, if you're in Oklahoma, she's like super the music plug out there, were invited to do a panel in Arizona. And basically around these issues of like, what do independent artists need to know? And Sto wasn't able to make it. And so I had this so that panel came out of this like failure at A3C. And then I was like, I want to do something with Sto. Like, I really felt you not being there. And I was like, damn. And I was excited we were going to hang out. Like, I
was excited to see Arizona, damn it.
You didn't miss much in Arizona. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Arizona. And so anyways, that like missed opportunity of like being in physical community together. I gave birth to office hours in a way, but also I feel like we still miss it.
Yeah.
Serial Sensei says, I didn't meet my goal of finishing my book, but I've still kept writing semi-consistently, and I've slowly built a small Twitch following. That's awesome, and congratulations. Yeah. Just even starting a book, I think, is amazing.
Right.
Speaking of books, someone has written his second book. Not one, but two books. Sto, tell us about your book.
Oh my God. Well, what do you know? Don't worry. I got it right here.
Yay.
The Boom Bap Review, Volume 2. We're very proud of this second volume. It's over 100 albums that we talk about / cover. It's longer than the first book, which we are also proud of. MC Till went nuts in this book. I honestly, I didn't write as much as I wanted to, just because the year's been crazy, and this man decided to take reviews that we didn't get a chance to cover in book 1 and already have reviews set up. So I kind of dropped the ball on that, but I'm very proud of the book. The pages look better. It's a sleeker design. We're just very hype about it. We've already started volume 3. It's going to be well over 200 plus pages. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, cop 2 if you can. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Listen, we're not Team Amazon over here. So go cop from Bandcamp, because we get the money, and that's what's most important. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what's most important. But
it is. No. Don't. That is important to support independent artists. It is. Okay, why give a shitty company like Amazon more money when you can give that money directly to the creatives who are doing all the work? Like, Amazon doesn't need more of your money. Give your money to Sto and MC Till.
See, and Nora always has our back like that. Seriously though, if any way you decide to cop it, we really do appreciate it. We've been up and down on the charts. It's been a roller coaster. I need to just block the damn page so I'm not looking at it every hour, but yeah, you can cop it. Maybe I'll flip around the description a little bit and put the link in the bio if anyone wants to scoop it up. But eventually, me and Nora are gonna write a book. Just throwing that out into the universe, so it's on the record in virtual space. But so get ready for that. But if you have the time to cop my Boom Bap Review, get it for someone, the hip hop head in your family or whatever. It's an incredible Christmas gift. I've seen people put it on their coffee tables. I've seen, people actually buy the records, and that's what you should do. Buy the damn records from the people in the book, or any record that you're a fan of. Don't just stream it on Spotify or whatever you're using. That's cool. That's great. But buy the record. Support the artists. This has been one of the roughest years for artists in general. So support the ones that you actually enjoy listening to, because it is not easy out here right now.
Yeah. And if you can, I know money's tight for a lot of people. So if you can't financially support the artist, you can talk about their music. You can tell other people to support. You can amplify. You can advocate. Sto and I are going to write a book in the future. I do want to say one of the things that I'm really proud of this year is we just finished Den Music Fest, which is a hip hop festival that I do with Last Name Good, and we went fully virtual this year. We added a whole second day. I know I talked about this last time a little bit. I think this is one of the places where you and I really connect, is supporting independent artists. So with us through the festival, with you through the book and the reviews. But to say the way I look at it is enough people talk about the big artists.
Right.
I want to amplify the artists that you might not have heard of, but who deserve your attention anyway. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I set a goal at the beginning of the year for myself to do 3 paid speaking gigs. And I've done quite a bit more of that, which is really exciting. I feel good about this year. I'm excited about next year. I'm excited about what office hours is going to be next year. I apologize for all the background noise, but we're quarantine living, so it is what it is. Welcome to my house. Any final things, though?
Honestly, everyone, we really appreciate the support. It's been It's been a roller coaster. I feel like I talk about this every time. Like, listen, yo, your mans didn't want to do this at first. I was very reluctant. I was in a very like weird spot with my career and was kind of in a spot where I was just like, I'm not doing nothing for free if they're not paying me. So I'm not doing it because it's too much work and effort. But, you know, just in the fear, like Nora just slowly was just like, yo, like, let's just do this. Like, let's hop on, like, let's get into it. And I'm just like, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. I bought in and it was worth it. And like, that's what I want to say is like, sometimes taking these risks can be really difficult. And it definitely was for me here, but the growth and the reward that I feel like I got out of this is just, it's exponentially more than what I expected. Even when I was just like, oh, geez, like I don't even know if I want to put my energy into this. And I couldn't be doing it with someone that cares more and that actually appreciates not just the work, but appreciates me as a person. So Nora, honestly, thank you so much for even taking the time to even take a risk with someone like me. So it means more than you know, honestly.
No, I thank you for taking the risk with me. I always talk about like, just it's easy. It's easy when we work together, and
right.
Not to say we don't disagree, not just but it just fits, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for letting me gently nudge you / peer pressure you into. Honestly, I mean, joking aside, thank you for trusting me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for trusting me. So y'all, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for sharing your successes and wins with us. Thank you for showing up every week. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you have things that you want us to talk about, questions, there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as like, oh, everybody knows that. Like, don't be embarrassed. You can always DM me. You can always reach out to Sto. You can always drop comments, and we will build an episode around it. Both Sto and I are available for one-on-one consulting. Thanks, Dan. Dan says, greatly appreciate both of you. Can't wait to watch Office Hours keep growing. Thank you. Y'all, like, it's a community thing. We always talk about it. So thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But also, like, I hope you all get a chance to really take some time at the end of the year and celebrate your own successes. Take some time, take a break, rest, get some rest, and keep wearing your masks because you got to take care of yourself and we have to take care of each other. But thank you. We'll see you all in 2021 with more episodes of Office Hours with Nora and Sto.
All right. Peace, guys.